Hello! Okay, so, welcome to my truck. I'm in Oklahoma right now, about to go through Oklahoma City. Got my 2022 Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft. And there's a couple problems for this truck, but nothing major. And I'm glad it is not crazy. But this is going to be my 6 months review of this 2022 Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft. The major concerns I have right now that are of immediate effect are my driver's side fuel panels. I have a panel that goes over the DEF, which is also the steps into my truck on my driver's side, and then I have the panel on my below my door, and then the panel for my diesel tank. And both of those panels are falling and breaking off. The second panel for where my diesel is at, it's actually the hinge that opens up. It disappeared. The hinge is gone. So whenever I open that second panel up, it just dangles down. It falls off. It's basically I have zip tied it closed, so I don't have to worry about it. The whole entire panel, flapping away and off into existence. Now, that's just the second panel where the diesel goes. The hinge completely fell off, and I've ordered that part 4 months ago, and it is nowhere to be found at the dealership. I guess they just haven't got the part in, or they forgot, something happened. I don't have it. The first panel, the panel at my door, my steps, the latch that clips on at the top, it completely broke off somehow, and the cord, one of the cords that's holding the panel together to the frame, the cord snapped. So the whole entire paneling is just not working out for this truck. The latch part, the first panel, the steps, it wobbles when I try to step into the truck. So I gotta be careful of that. And that just happened recently, like a month ago. But the hinge on the second panel actually happened when I first got the truck. I was just opening up all my panels, checking out my new truck. Got it at 1,000 miles in September. And I was just checking it out, and I realized the panel completely fell off when I opened it, and the hinge was gone. So I took it to the dealership, ordered it. It's all under warranty. This is all under warranty still, because I'm at 94,000 miles. So I got it. Warranty ends at like 100,000 miles, something like that. But that's for, I don't know exactly on all the info on that. But it's a major headache, especially with the steps wobbling every single time I get in and out of the truck. It's scary. It's just going to fall right off. I'm putting pressure on the other latch, which might snap at any moment, and I don't know how to fix it because they won't have the part, and it's going to take too long, but I'm just dealing with it. Another problem is the side mirror on my driver's side door. It whistled when I first got it. It was the first day that I got it. I started driving it. I had my window down and just started whistling when I got up to 35 miles per hour. And I found out where the whistling was coming from, so I had to put tape over the cracks because it's like, the mirror has different pieces together, so somehow air got through it and just started making this whistling sound. So I put electrical tape over it, and it fixed the problem. So after a while, I took my truck into the Appalachians to test its might. I think I took it in there a couple times, or it was the first time, I don't remember. But I took it in there, and I got an alert on my dashboard saying that there's a coolant leak, or the coolant level is low. So I pulled over, and this was like when I first got the truck, first month, I think. First month or two. And I have had multiple coolant leaks since then. I got it all fixed up. It's under warranty through the leasing program. They covered it because that's, I just got the truck. I didn't do anything wrong with it. It was a lot of small stuff, but that wasn't that small. It was kind of big. I got it fixed, took it to the dealership multiple times because they just couldn't find the fixture. And these new models have different types of clamps holding all these hoses down. So they got it fixed, but I still deal with like a coolant leak problem, and I have to fill it up every like 2 to 3 months. I get the alert on my dashboard, my all digital dashboard. I get the alert, coolant level leak low, fill it up 1 gallon, I'm good for a while. The other problem is my digital dash actually froze on me, and I have to completely shut off the truck, kill switch it off, turn it all back on, and it works. And that only happens rarely. It freaked me out when I first saw it. I was like, what's going on? No gauges or anything, it was just digital dash. So I have to like watch if it's broken or not constantly, because that's not good. It's happened a couple times, but I know how to fix that. And then I've had problems with my 2 lights up here. I have a light up here, light over there, and then when it rains, those lights just turn on for some reason. I don't know why. They just turn on, stay on, can't turn it off even if I kill switch it off. All that stuff, and they go off eventually. It's a good truck. You got to keep it clean. Make sure candies or sweets, chocolates get small crevices. Keep it air blown by a 20-foot air hose that I installed. It's really nice. Clean off my whole entire dash, all the dust. Keeping it clean, well maintained. Just got a whole entire oil change on this full PM. Grease job, fuel filters, oil filter, air filter. But the parts are running low with this economy, so if you find the parts, get it. If you don't, it sucks. Had to recently change my steer tires because I had to get an alignment done, and I did it too late. Don't ride over bumps. It'll mess up your alignment, and you should be fine. Just keep your tires on the good path, and less damage, the better. So, what else we got? I don't know. I keep this place tidied up as much as I can. I got a seat cover, which is nice. But the stock seat, only has a right armrest. It doesn't have a left, which is kind of bad. But I kind of adapted to it. My first truck had both armrests. This arm dangles the left arm, or I'll just put it on this thing, this window sill right here. Yeah. Other than the coolant leak, the small minor defects, it's running good. Tires are good. I still have stock tires on the rear, the drive axle. Do the full PM, check every night. Do your post-trip, make sure you have no nails, screws, or anything causing you to potentially end up on the side of the road. Got like 5 chips in my windshield, still have the same windshield. Stay away from the dump trucks that, splatter rocks everywhere. Those gravel trucks, other stuff. Grandmas. Yeah, one time this grandma passed me by and her little tire flicked up a rock. came at me. Took my windshield out. That was my old truck. Crazy story. Gotta watch out. Random stuff like that. I took out my passenger chair, installed a 3-drawer cabinet, and it's plastic. It's plastic. It's really good. I bolted it down to where you bolt the seat down so it doesn't move at all. I connected in a couple other spots. I don't know. I like the company Peterbilt. They treat me well at the dealerships. My leasing company treats me well. Leasing company is called TEL, T-E-L, Transport Enterprise Leasing. This economy is getting crazy. But you gotta survive. It is what it is. You just gotta ride the wave. I'm riding it, killing it. It's a good life. The refrigerator that came inside of it with the company TEL, they provided the refrigerator, but the freezer part container is a little bit too small in my opinion. Only fits popsicles. It doesn't fit, boxes of ice cream. I had to add my own microwave. It's nice. It moves around. I have to fix it, adjust it. Sometimes it rattles when the glass plate comes off the inside. Had to add my own CB. I switched out the mic for the CB to a better one. Way better. Truck is good. Does the job. I like it. I don't know what else to say. I tried recording this video multiple times. So I spoke it all out earlier. Now I'm just trying to remember the key points. I had to restart the video for reasons. And now, yeah, I'm delivering a load. I'm still with USA Truck. I'm just leasing. I'm driving their trailers, but I'm leasing a tractor through TEL. And driving to Utah, about 1,200 miles away. And I'm in Oklahoma. The AC works great in this truck. I prefer the windows down when I drive, but I have them up for the sound effects right now. I just wanted to give a good review. 6 months, it's been 6 months, but I haven't gotten around to the video. If you saw my video earlier about me installing the 48-inch OLED TV, the TV's still alive. It's just the mount. I mean, it's still hanging on the wall. There's no problem there. It's still all connected. It's just the RV mount that I got that's connected to the actual TV. It's actually the pin that holds it, not on the wall. The pin that holds it on the wall, where you release the pin and you can move it out, twist it and stuff. That pin completely broke off. So it could just come out anytime it wants. And so I put a huge pillow right under it. I wedged it so the TV, can't go anywhere. It's wedged. So that's all I do. It works fine. TV works great. I get to watch all the streaming services. Still have AT&T 100 gig 5G Wi-Fi hotspot, and then I have my Verizon 180 gigs worth of hotspot. And I do run through those, and it sucks when I run out, but it's a good time, especially when you get nice food You can order DoorDash and get some nice vegan hamburgers with French fries, and it's so good just to sit back. Nice days, wherever you're at. If you have a good view, open the windows, get some fresh air. That's my favorite. Those moments rarely happen, but you get to watch a lot of TV. This tractor does not have a fifth wheel unlock button, so you have to do that manually. You have to get under the trailer and pull that lever. I don't mind it anymore, but I don't like the idea because someone else could do it, or I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. You know, you're grabbing under the trailer and you don't want to get dirty from all the hand grease. So that's why I like the button instead. But this truck doesn't have it, but it's a truck and it's huge because it's the Ultraloft, which I really like. It gives me enough room. I keep my bunk, the top bunk, up. I keep that folded up so I can have headspace when I get into my bed. You know, just jump right in there, do some yoga. Feels good. Have some space. I keep that, good storage area, not too much stuff. I wish that bunk area had more lights. You can see one light right there, and then I have the normal lights up top. But I wish they had more lights back there. The AC control panel is nice. It's a good spot. I wish the table was a lot bigger for more accessible activities. It's a truck. You make do with what you got. It's lasted me a good while. I've had one accident with this truck. I was backing into a spot and I hit a pole. It was a really old factory looking warehouse where they were, I was getting loaded with Tempur-Pedic. Strange, you'd think they would sell Tempur-Pedic out of this place, but they did. And I succumbed to breaking my passenger side panel by backing into this. It was a really tight spot, and I didn't look on my passenger side, and it cracked my panel on that side. But it doesn't look like it's holding on, but I have to get that replaced too. I have to get 3 panels out of the 4 panels on this truck I gotta get repaired. Oh man, that's fun. Because I have warranty on those 2, but not on that, because I did that. I have to call the people, insurance and all that, get a claim. I have to take it to the dealership to get it all looked at. I have to pay for the one that I did. I don't know how much, but I have to fix it. But no crazy other problems. Oh, another thing, when I lift up the hood on my engine, there's this rubber, where the hood, it's like where the windshield meet and the metal of the hood. On the hood part, there's like this rubber that gets attached, like there's like a rubber sealing, so it doesn't, metal is not scraping against other stuff. And it goes, the rubber, it's like a rubber pad that goes the whole entire front, and it sometimes sticks to the actual hood, and it's not supposed to do that. So whenever I lift my hood up, it's really hard to lift because it's like stuck to that rubber. It's like glued somehow. And one time I didn't realize that that was the case, and I closed my hood and the rubber went into my radiator fan, and I turned my truck back on. I started hearing this like whirring, like hitting something, so that was bad. I could have caused something really bad, but I heard it and I fixed it, and now I'm always double checking if that rubber piece came off or if there's anything, debris or anything between my tires, inside the engine, stuff like that. You gotta keep an eye out, because It's the proper thing to do. Yeah. Like right now it's really cold. I got the AC on. It's nice when you got good food, good drinks. I don't do energy drinks or coffee anymore. Tea's the way to go in the mornings. Green tea, same caffeine, just a little bit better. Fruitful taste. Add another packet of tea just to get some flavor. Oh, one thing. This truck did not come with a curtain where you wrap around the whole entire front cab area. So I actually had to engineer and make my own instead of paying at least $1,500 to get one installed, because this one did come with it. It's like one of the very lower end models, I would say. I don't know. Maybe it's like 3 out of the 5, and 5 being the best. It's like the 3 on the scale, the model I got. I got the circular hood mirrors, and I have, so the curtain part, I ordered on Amazon. It's like a rail. It's a white part. I screwed in this rail to where that hole is where you put the curtain originally, and then I made the curtain 20 feet long, and I just put it on hooks, and I wrap it all the way around, and it closes everything top to bottom. Perfect fit. Wish I should have made it longer, but probably like 24, 23 feet would have been optimal. And then I just, close it all. It's all one curtain, so I just wrap it all the way around, close it on that side, passenger side, with those, those like rubber ties. I don't know how to explain it, but it's nice. It works. Yeah, I got these Beats headphones, $50. They work. They don't die on batteries. Just connect it to my phone. And it works. Some other.
It just goes to show you never can tell.
That's true. You never can tell, but you could always try. Random. All right, and let's see what else. Yeah, you can never tell, and you just hope that you're doing the right thing, driving, you're staying in your lane, keeping the truck updated, maintained, looking out after it. You're moving millions of dollars of product constantly all over the U.S. You got to keep it in pristine shape, and that's what I like to do. Keep it nice and clean, feeling fresh. Yeah, so I don't know what else. I keep my visors down because it's just too much light. And then I actually installed a mirror in my visor because these visors don't come with mirrors. I don't know if I mentioned I have 5 chips in my windshield. I repaired 3 of them. I got to repair 2 more with a crack repair kit. And none of them are over the size of a dime, so that's good. You got to keep it that way. Still the same windshield. Still the same windshield wipers. No one's backed into my truck so far. And I haven't backed into anyone yet. I don't want to. And I'm not going to. And see, I'm driving past a huge airport right here. Military, it looks like. That's a thing about this job. You get to go to some crazy, because I work for USA Truck, and yep, Air Force Base right here on my left. And this company I work for, I don't know if you want to look further into it or if you know about it, but it's a pretty sweet company, military based, or at least like, I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't know anything about it, other than it has military history and background. I'm driving through Oklahoma City right now. This tractor has great suspension. I have my stock chair. I like it. I do want to get another one, but the suspension on this chair is nice. I unloosened all the suspension parts on here, so I get the most wobble out of the ride that I can. And like you can see these huge military airplanes. That's sweet. Oklahoma coming in from I-40. That's fun. Really cool. So what else can I say about this truck? I've had it since September, and I've been on the road. Let's say, out of the whole entire time that I've had this truck, I've been home at least a month. Maybe a little bit more than a month, but that's as much as I can. So this truck has been through the snow, through the ice. It's been through a lot of places, and it's still running good. I don't try to push it as hard as I can. I keep it on cruise down the interstate, and I try not to accelerate too fast. I don't want to burn this truck out. I stay away from bumps now. I mean, everyone does, but after I had to switch out my 2 steer tires, $1,200, not cool. Guys, watch out for the crazies out there who are on their phones, texting in their hand, especially the truck drivers. No accidents yet, even though we're pretty close. I don't know. You just gotta watch out. You gotta understand how people drive, who they are, where they come from, what do they want, and you'll have, common sense. Keep your distance. Going through a construction zone right now, so I'm talking about that. It's a white truck, so it's pretty cool. I wish it was like teal or something, but it's not. Wash it every 3 to 4 months, 2 to 3, 4 months, depending on my paycheck in this economy. It's nuts. Gotta drive to survive. Just gotta drive with a, just gotta drive good, drive fun, live a good life, stay healthy, drink water, drink good drinks, keep your back straight, pay attention to what's going on around. Gotta mind the weather. This truck has gotten me through so far, and I like it. It's fun. And it feels really good after you get it PM'd. Grease job, oil change, all that. I just had it done. Just got my tires, took out some air because it's getting hot out, and I don't, the mechanic at the TA. It's like, let me take some air out. It's getting hot out. It's like, okay. I'm only into this trucking industry for over 2 years now. I would say 3 years. 3 years of trucking knowledge. And I'm only 6 months into this lease. Or I'm at least 7 months into this lease. No, I'm a little bit further. But, just to estimate. And so far, so good. 6-month review. Well, that's good. I like it. Having fun. First time going out to Utah. First time as a USA Truck employee. First time going out west past Colorado. So this is going to be fun. I hope everything is blessed and everything's just Gucci. But for real, that's gotta have good clothes, good fabric. Gotta get, be comfortable while driving. Gotta feel good to live good. To think good. Subscribe for all this mental advice. Just kidding. No, it's good. It's a good life. But my advice to the truckers, the drivers who are looking to get their own truck, I got this truck literally, I pre-ordered it, okay? I didn't know I could get a brand new truck. Like, I somehow timed it perfectly to start the lease purchase. Throughout COVID, I was driving out there in New York. All the roads were dead. Drivers who are out there will know, the roads were empty. It was just dry. It was just us drivers with the 53-foot trailers out in the road delivering. That was nuts. What was I saying? Yeah, so I got this truck pre-ordered, started a lease purchase program, and I pre-ordered it, waited like 4 months, 6 months, and I got it. Something like that. And then all this small little defects started happening. I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm still like, whatever. And yeah, so if you're gonna get a new truck, I do recommend Peterbilt. I'm glad I got Peterbilt. I had other choices, all the other choices except for Western Star. I didn't. That would have been cool. But these are just like the medium grade trucks. They're not like all decked out, fancy. I didn't have that option. And then the economy hit, and now all these prices are soaring. So I gotta stay on the road, keep food in my belly, and eyes looking up. Keep them up, up. It's fun when you got it all together. You got food waiting for you, a nice place to rest, showers are good. It has its moments, really good moments. I'm glad I took this lease opportunity. I get to go home whenever I want, get to choose where I want to go. If I'm not feeling a certain area, like I could stay out from the New York East Coast as much as I want, and I'm happy. I don't have to worry about the fuel prices. USA Truck, it's a good company. USA Truck Incorporated. It's been around for a long time. I've only been with them for 2 years. Over 2 years. Yeah. So, if you're looking to get a Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft, I suggest go ahead and get it, because the newer models, I've been keeping up. After I saw my defects, I've been paying attention to other models that I see on the road, and they've been fixing the problems with the panels that I've seen. And those guys are the lucky ones. I'm just one of the very few that got this truck. And it's yeah. Okay. Well, Peter, signing off.